Hey guys, and welcome to Escape the Echo Chamber with Niels, Cat and Ben. This is like the Wombat Logs number 63, and today we're at BAUPLE. So BAUPLE's like a couple of k's just off the Bruce Highway near Tyro. So it's like about 80 k's north of Gympie. And yeah, this is Mount BAUPLE, not Tyro. And yeah, this is Tyro Free Camp. If you're self-contained, you can come and camp here for free. And then down the road, there's the Scout Hall. They've got free hot showers. So yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal. But we're gonna go and check out the Historical Society and these trees. Some of these trees behind me are massive. So yeah, can't wait. There's heaps to tell you about here. I'm gonna say BAUPLE a lot, but it's actually pronounced BAUPLE. So yeah, this is pretty much the center of BAUPLE. There's like the servo over here. I don't think it operates as a servo anymore. You can see they've got like that cool thing. I think it's supposed to be macadamia nuts. Because BAUPLE is actually where macadamia nuts come from, like in the wild. Mount BAUPLE is yeah, where they come from. Or they took plants from here, took them over to Hawaii, and that's what started Hawaii's macadamia nut industry. And yeah, this is where they come from. You go up on the mountain, you should be able to find wild ones up there. So I don't know if we're that keen, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's called BAUPLE because there was like an Aboriginal warrior, and he went up to climb the mountain, and something happened and he got stuck up there. So the animals were like bringing him nuts and food and water, and then eventually the birds come along, and they lit a fire. And then they flew in and out through the smoke, and that made all patterns in the fire. And his people saw it. I think it was the Cabby people. There was two groups here, and so they saw the fire and they knew it was a signal. So they come and helped him out, and that's how they discovered the BAUPLE nut or the macadamia, and that's how they discovered that they could use smoke signals to communicate. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's what the story says. I'll just go double check it. So it was the Butchulla people, not the Cabby. But the Cabby and the Butchulla people, they used to come and meet on the mountain, and that's where they'd like swap all their stuff and swap their stories and that. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. Up here, like right in the center of town on the top of the hill, there's some epic trees we're gonna go have a look at. Then we go across the road to the Historical Museum, which is all like, I don't know, 50-meter walk from the free camp here in the center of town. It's all pretty cool. Yeah, wow, so there's a group of them, eh? There's a massive one up the back there behind that shed. This one here is pretty huge. Same as this one right in front of us. They're bigger than any of them ones we saw at Bundaberg. But then this thing over here, it's not like the tallest tree, but it's the widest around the bottom. It's pretty cool. Go up and have a look. I'm not sure what them birds are, eh? But they're going off. Yeah. And like, so yeah, check out how big the tree is, eh?
Big.
She's a monster. I wish I had a sign here telling you what it was, eh? It's really, really cool. So I was saying,
got the big mound around it.
Yeah, about how all the really cool big trees have the big mound around them, eh? So, and all these ones kind of have it.
The big bulgy trunk.
Yeah, BAUPLE's got some cool trees. Now we're going across the road. This is the Historic Society place. See what they got. Right, so we're inside like the Historic Museum, and it's pretty cool in here. There's heaps of stuff to look at. I've read like 2 different stories about why it's called BAUPLE as well. So I don't know if there's like that sign said one thing, everything I read here says different things. But yeah, check this out. Whoa, look, it's the salty that they got out of the Mary River back in 1964. A beast. Yeah, wow. So it says it was 11 feet long, and this guy shot it through the head from cover. And yeah, what a legend he was. So yeah, even way back when, crocodiles in the Mary River. Look, you can pat it. Hidden down in the back corner here, this is pretty interesting. It says that it's a Scottish Claymore broadsword, and then it says C1620. Like, is that really a massive sword from 1620? Like,
Wow.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
God.
What the hell? Wow. No wonder we can't find any big trees. Yeah, look, here's another one. Like, these logs are all bigger than anything we've seen. Like,
Ever, yeah.
Yeah, way bigger. This one here, I reckon we've seen ones that are probably equal to this. But yeah, wow. Some trees get too big, gotta cut them down. They've actually got a bit of Kanaka history here. This says it was a Kanaka bell was used until they returned home in 1906. Well, they were sent home. And yeah, there's the bell. And that would have been to tell them to go to work and to come back in and to go back. And actually, some of these books are like full of Kanaka stuff and cool Aboriginal stuff. And yeah, they've got heaps of stuff. There's like a big stone axe there, eh? How cool is that one? Out the back, they got the cane loco, similar to the ones at Childers. And it even come from Isa Central Mill, this one. So yeah, it doesn't tell you what number train it was or anything, but yeah. And then there's a big boiler here, and there's not a lot out the back, but yeah, all up, the museum was still pretty cool. Come and check it out for yourself. Alright, so we've gone like 100k south from BAUPLE, and now we're at Noosa. Well, like, this is like pretty west Noosa, just out of Cooroy at the Botanic Gardens. But like, if you're anywhere within 100k radius of Noosa, like, you can just call it Noosa, and call it like Noosa Hillside, or like Noosa Outback,
Noosa Heights,
or like Noosa whatever you want.
Noosa West.
Yeah, so I guess we live at like Noosa South down at Caloundra there.
Noosa Keys,
But
yeah.
check this pine out. It's a giant hoop pine, probably the biggest one I've seen. Yeah, she's a beast.
But yet still nothing compared to those ones that we saw in the photographs at
Oh,
BAUPLE.
yeah,
that they
that,
were cutting down.
yeah, that was a curry pine, I think, that photo. And yeah, giant hoop pine, eh? Monster. Pretty sure right here is a whipbird down on the ground eating something. Oh, he just disappeared on in front of me. Oh, yeah, I got it.
That was awesome.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Bird. He doesn't even care that we're here, eh? Oh, man. Oh,
that was awesome.
epic. Oh. He doesn't like that tree. So I'll cop that. Oh, he's got a mate. Pair of whitbirds. Wow. Oh, that's so cool. That was really cool. That's like the second time in a couple of weeks we've actually seen one make the call, and the second time I didn't bring me good camera. Well, you can tell we're getting back to proper rainforest now when all the trees start to buttress like this. Yeah, it's pretty cool here. It says that it's only been here since like 1990, the Botanic Gardens. So, but these trees are a lot older than that. So, yeah, must have been someone's property or just bushland or something before that. But, yeah, so there's still like proper rainforest in here. There's some mad trees with sick roots like this all over the shop in here. Yeah, another cool bird. He makes some weird, just one-off noise, hear that? And, I don't know, he's like a really dark green, and he's got a little bit of yellow on his neck. But otherwise, like, I don't know what he is, eh? He's a new bird for me. There's some pelicans down here near the lake, and there's this monster big section of tree that they cut down. That's like pretty big, eh? Yeah, wow. Check this out. Comes to here. What a beast! You could yeah, you could live in that, maybe. Man, you can really tell we're in Noosa. Like,
He's spending that much on a date.
yeah. Is he taking her on a date or is he putting on a show for everyone else? Who's he trying to impress? This one's pretty cool and kind of relevant. It's the red bauple nut. And I'm guessing that these are the ones that you can find at
then, like,
Bauple. I don't know, eh?
It's just a macadamia nut.
I don't know, yeah, I'm gonna have to sort of do some looking. It says Australia local, and yeah.
Don't see any like nutshells or anything, but you know.
Yeah, no, I can't either. We'll try and find out. Yeah, wow, so the sign here talks about their hoop pine. It says its oldest specimen at 85 years old. So everything in here is younger than 85 years. And yeah, that's how big that tree got in 85 years. So that means like everyone we've seen in the wild has been cut down in the last 85 years because they're all half that size at best. So yeah, they love cutting them down. It's gonna be about it. I hope you enjoyed Bauple and Noosa Botanic Gardens, very western Noosa. And yeah, we're gonna go further south now because we're heading to Brisbane and pick out a camp spot and go and get dinner and stuff, and we will probably see you tomorrow. Bye.